DraftKings Sportsbook is the #1 place to bet touchdowns, and new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the app and use promo code Barry when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours! Let's take a look at the most bet props for Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please use promo code Barry, B-E-R-R-Y. Please, I'm asking you. If you like this show, if you want to support your boy,
it's a good time.
B-E-R-R-Y. Promo code Barry. This is a good time to do it.
Yeah, bonus bets. You'll want them. Zay Flowers receiving yards 50 plus, -200. Zay Flowers receiving yards 60 plus, -120. And then 3 Derrick Henry rush line 60 plus, 70 plus, 80 plus, ranging from -400 to -155. Jay, what do you like tonight?
So it's a little scary to take an under on Derrick Henry, but I'm not taking the under on the yards, taking the under on the attempts, under 18.5. I think at some point there has to be an element of preservation with Derrick Henry, who had 23 carries on the weekend against the Broncos. Now it's a short week going against the Bengals. Couple things here. One, he actually struggled against the Bengals when they played the first time until he broke off that 51-yarder in overtime. He didn't really get much going. He only had 15 carries for the game, including overtime. And the other thing is that, one, I think the Ravens are going to have explosive success through the air, and they're not going to need Henry as much. And then 2, I do think that Burrow and the Bengals are going to be able to move the ball, stay on the field, and not allow the Ravens just to have 40 minutes time of possession. So give me the under on 18.5 rushing attempts.
Especially on the short week, maybe you see more Justice Hill today than normally as well. I like that bet as well. I'm going to stay on the Ravens as well. I'm taking Lamar Jackson over 233.5 passing yards. First off, he's had 5 straight games with at least 280 passing yards. And against the Bengals, he has to get to 234. The first time he played the Bengals, 348 passing yards. So we have over 100 yards to play with. By the way, the Bengals have allowed at least 235 passing yards in 2 of the last 3 as well. We've talked about the over-under in this game. So we think that, to your point, Burrow and the Bengals will have to move the ball, be able to move the ball. And so Lamar is going to be throwing quite a bit. Yeah, give me the over on 233.5 passing yards for Lamar Jackson.
Like that.
First bold bet of the year for me, guys. I'm going Mike Gesicki, anytime touchdown, plus 230. Ooh. Yes, he got his first 2 last week, but Gesicki, more importantly, he's got 14 targets over the last 2 games. No T. Higgins tonight. Gesicki will be their number 2. Yep. I think he gets in the end zone.
Oh, I like that as well. And I'll also say this isn't one of my bets, but give me the Bengals plus 6. Yeah. I actually think there's a decent chance they win tonight, but I definitely think they cover.
Let's take a look at the top-ranked players in this game.
This is a much more important game to the Bengals than it is the Ravens.
Bengals win this game, they're 1 game behind the Ravens, and they'll have the lead on the tiebreak, which seems crazy given where they started.
The Bengals, you mean? If the Bengals win this game, right?
Yeah, they'll be 1 game behind both.
A lot of fantasy-relevant players in this one, Matthew, to kick off the week.
Yeah, obviously you're starting the quarterbacks. I think you're starting the running backs as well. You see Chase Brown there at running back 16. Obviously tough matchup against the Ravens. So good against the run, but he's involved in the passing game. And you don't really think you'll see Khalil Herbert a lot tonight. He just got there on a short week. Zach Moss is already out as well. You mentioned T. Higgins. We're not expecting him to play, so Gesicki suddenly on the tight end sleeper radar as well.
Yeah, I would avoid Deontay Johnson tonight if you can. His receiving prop only set at 18.5 yards. He didn't get much work at all on Sunday, and suspect that he's probably still not going to be fully
Isaiah
integrated.
Likely banged up, so maybe more Mark Andrews. So I think Mark Andrews becomes usable tonight as well. Hey, it's Matthew Barry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.